Okay, guys, I should be coming in any second now. Session 3 is finally going. There's Stephen. Alright.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy.
Do you hear my background noise? Is it too much?
No, just waiting on Zach and Daniel.
All right, so if I drop out at some point, then I'll be back shortly. I think with this trying to screen share thing, I think it's putting a lot of demand on my computer, so
Alright.
but it should come in handy, at least having the map
Hmm.
there.
Yeah, I'm all about this. I've done this a ton of times.
Let
There's
me
Daniel.
send to Zach real quick.
Okay.
Let's see. Here we go.
It's funny. Out of two sessions, I'm still only down by 1 hit point. That's it.
It's that natural armor.
That and the scale armor as well. Brings up to roughly about 6 DR, so yeah, that helps.
Yeah, that's 60 R's, 6 or 7 damage resistance is kind of the breakoff point for most enemies that you run into as just a regular person.
Not to mention the my bonus for my gray axe is a +4 to and the 2D damage, so yeah, I can take it and dish it out.
Yep.
Hopefully, I'll be able to take down this damned lizard man.
Yeah, I hope so too. If you can't, then I will be sorely disappointed.
Well, he's already uh, dodged me a few times. I've missed him.
Hmm. What if you use like a deceptive attack?
I don't
Grack Blood Eye doing a deceptive attack.
know.
Something sounds weird.
Yeah, no.
Or you could use a kind of a feint. You don't accept instead of a regular feint, use a beat. The beats are in martial arts. It's like a feint except it uses a strength attack. You knock your enemy's weapon out of place, and then you're like, "Wah!"
I've also trained in Italian rapier. I know what a beat is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm I may have many interests. Actually, speaking of,
Want another beer?
here's my rapier.
Wait, stop. Don't move too much. Hey,
Wow.
cool.
There you go.
Whoa. Oh. Hang on, I gotta look at your screen.
Yeah.
Hold it up again.
There you go.
Wow.
Neat.
It's
That's called the. What is that one part called, right?
what part?
The part that protects your hand right there.
It's just a 3-ring swept hilt. Just guard.
There was a fancy name for it I read in a book. I forgot.
Yeah, the cast Hanway 37 inch. Rapier.
Well, that's too much, Zach. Hey, Zach, man, I can't do that, dude.
I hear already too. Oh, did you guys hear? Episode 7 finally has a title.
Oh, what's the title?
Oh, jeez. The Force Awakens.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, it sounds crappy.
What?
Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Have you read the Timothy Zahn novels, the ones that expounds on the post story?
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense, man.
Because
it's
Rise of the Empire, I think. No.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but it's supposed to focus on the twins. The Skywalker twins.
I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping the movie really is awesome because so far the Rebels cartoon is really good. So.
But yeah. So, shall we?
Yes.
Yep.
Are we already recording?
Yes. We were
Okay.
recording before you showed up.
Okay. So, enough lollygagging.
Yes.
No lollygagging. Yes.
It is very dark at night, and y'all are in the midst of about 30-foot tall trees in this area of the woods. And you can hear the wind blowing and the hissing of reptilian voices. And it's very particularly dark because the clouds overhead have begun to build up, and they're actually pretty low. In the glow of the town in the distance, you can see the clouds. But right now, y'all are concerned with much more dire matters. You have a number of lizard men who assaulted you on the trail back as y'all were. Grack was responding to the cry of his female friend, and Tyler was responding to the ringing of the alarm bell back in town.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody got jumped.
Yeah,
Now,
sorry.
Go ahead.
I was battling one lizard guy, and then another lizard guy tried to hit me in the back.
He did hit you in the back, and you took points of damage, I think. I listened to it earlier. Listen to the recording. I download by MP3s, and I every other day I pick one of them and just re-listen and get my head back into it and try to figure out new stuff. But now I'm gonna start switching out between the three of them after this one. But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I put that. I just put some negative points on my temporary HP. So I remember that.
Mm-hmm. The last official action that was taken was by Grack when he missed the lizard. There was a scream by Jonna, the dark-skinned woman that Grack met, that Tyler, you saw up the path. Well, you heard footsteps, and you were hoping they were good reinforcements, and it was these two strangers. Well, one stranger. The other one is your friend. But Graken quickly took care of two of the lizard men that he first came upon. They got Jonna, and Jonna got jumped by one more lizard man. And Tyler, you had one come up from behind you, and on one of your turns in the combat, you ended up putting your back against a huge boulder off the
Oh
side of the
yeah,
path.
yeah, I
So
remember that.
you're in between a rock and two sharp places.
I'm in between a rock and a scaly place.
Yeah, two of them. The one that was at your side initially, and the one that was at your rear. So right now, you got your back to a boulder on your north.
The class has 60 seats. Was it my turn?
Oh yeah, lizardmen go before Tyler.
Okay. Hold on. Let me move my laptop real quick.
All right, well, I don't exactly remember how the last round went, so we'll just start with Grak at the top of the turn order again.
That'll actually that'll help.
Okay.
No.
All right, so Grak, you are just behind Jonna. She's got a lizard man. Okay, because Grak moved up to assist Jonna right beside her. Give me an IQ
Yeah, I
roll.
attacked that guy and I missed him. Ooh, 10! Right on the money.
Right, the path is goes straight ahead of you, and that's where Tyler's facing down two enemies. But you also remember that there's a sound of more lizard men in the trees to your left, aside from the one that you're attacking right now, helping out Jonna with.
Alright.
So they're in the trees. They haven't made appearances yet, so you don't know what's
I'll
going
be
on.
right. I'll be right back.
You heard them.
Alright. My main concern is the one that I'm dealing with at the moment, so I'll still try to kill him.
All right, yeah, we're just gonna start again with you.
Alright. Attacking. Yes! 8. I succeed by 5.
Okay. Shit, that's a fail.
Yes!
I think that's
That. Time for damage! Okay, it's 6 plus 4, that's 10. I already did.
what?
Total of 10. That's my strength bonus. Yes!
Dude.
My damage is 2d plus 4.
Damn.
I rolled a 6, adds 4, that's 10. Yes! Greg in the powerhouse.
Armor, an 8 penetrates. And that's cutting, so that's 12 points of damage.
Drop them in his tracks.
God damn. So that's how much health Lizard Man has. So we'll say your axe goes right into the top of his shoulder at the base of his neck, and it comes out somewhere at the bottom of his rib cage, and two pieces fall to either side.
I love my Minotaur.
All right. Where's it at? Where's it at? 16. Yeah. All right. I need a defensive roll from Greg.
Okay. Okay. So, none. So I will dodge.
And I'm back.
Yes, 7. I make the dodge.
What?
All
Yeah.
right.
Your fries are.
And that came from the lizard man who just popped out of the trees on your left. He
Okay.
came out of the trees at a very, very fast rate with his sword already raised. All right, Mr. Tyler, you're about to get attacked.
Uh-oh. Let me put this away for a moment. My brother just got me some dinner from the Burger King, and so hold on. And let me turn my. There we go. Ahem. I got my. No, my dice were not. Hold on. I left my dice in here. Got it. Okay, so I'm about to be attacked.
Yes, you need to defend.
Okay. Let me scoot this back a little bit. Okay, here goes nothing. We got 633. So that's 12. And that would be. Actually, I don't know what that would be. I need to add a calculation for that.
How'd you do on your defense?
Well, it was 336, so that's 12. And my basic defense is 11, but that's without the shield. The shield ain't.
Oh, so you failed, huh?
No, I
What's your D?
succeeded with the shield, which means he hit the shield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just did a little calculation there. Shield skill, and that. I put it on the spreadsheet, so now I'll have that for later.
All right. So now your ears are ringing almost as much as your arm is vibrating as the ding sends the sword flying. The lizard has lost hold of his sword from that powerful dink.
Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna. Let's see.
Well, it's not your turn yet. You got
Oh.
another attack. But this attack actually missed. The other lizard man moved to his compadre's left, which means now there's one directly in front of you and one directly to your right. But you can tell he moved quite a distance right before he made the attack. So now I've got. All right. So the dark-skinned lady, Jana, sitting next to Greg, she takes this turn to reach into her little belt pouch she has, and pulls out a little vial and pours it on the tip of her arrow.
Poison.
Now it's Grak's turn to start the turn order again.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the doofus that tried to hit me.
Yeah, he kind of ran right up on you.
12, I succeed. By 1.
All right. He is still recovering from his run and slash, so he does not get a defense.
Ooh, so it's an automatic hit then. Yay.
It was an all-out attack by the lizard man.
Ooh,
Shit, man.
max
Whatever.
damage, baby. 16.
Too bad I don't take max damage to kill a lizard man with you, man. It's half your damage. Shit.
Plus, being off target, whatever's left over is doubled, so. No, we want half.
That's it. All Alright. How did this one die? Please tell me.
Wait, hold on. Did he get a health roll? I'm just saying, like, because I was just looking at my spreadsheet, and I was like, I put a lot of points into making sure that my character got health rolls, and I was thinking, wait, our enemies should get health rolls just like it would just be interesting. I mean, you don't have as the GM, you don't have to, but
No, you're right. You're right. We have to assign a penalty though, because acid. Hemorrhaging, that's got to give him 2 pints at a time. That's got to give him a bad modifier. Okay, he fails. It's raining blood.
Yeah, definitely, because... Hello, max damage. How does he die? Are your reverse when going down, up, going up? So all the way up through the skull. Went that way.
Oh, all the way up from the groin.
Groin through the skull.
Damn.
bifurcation.
All right. It'll be 12. Oh shit! You notice an arrow going flying just above your head from the trees to your left, Greg. Just past the guy you just killed. And Mr. Tyler, the
Hi.
lizard man in front of you,
Fun.
I'm back.
he takes a
I
step right towards you.
got a glass of milk. Okay.
I need you to make a strength roll.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Grab my dice. I don't want to knock over my milk. Set that down. Let's get that back. Little sheet. And I got 3, 3, and 6 again. Dang it, dice. However, that's 3, 3, and 6, so that's total 12, and my strength is 13. Ah, that's good, I guess.
Yes.
Margin 1.
The lizard man, he dropped his shield along the way, but he managed to wrap both his arms around yours, and he's got you pinned. So when that happens, you notice the other lizard man raises his sword.
Well,
Now,
could I...
I think you can dodge, but I think it's like negative, right? Severely disadvantaged on that.
I would count it as major distraction,
-4.
so -3.
Well, he's got you grappled.
Oh, that sounds good, -4.
Yeah, I think that's actually what the book. I don't know. I have to reread the books.
So I'm parrying at a penalty?
Yeah, you got just enough room to move your arm, so you got to thrust him right at you.
And I got 3, 5, and 6.
Sounds like a fail.
Yeah, that's 14 with no shield bonus out of
Not
11.
good. Oh shit! It's only 3 points impaling damage, and
His armor should take care of that somewhat.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I got hit, let me check real quick.
did you catch that? I was curious about your DR on your torso.
Yeah, I'm checking real quick. I made the weird notes.
My screen froze, so I didn't know if I dropped out. Oh yeah, I found your sheet.
I'm wearing a male torso. I'm wearing a male torso. No, I'm wearing a male hauberk, and that should block 4 points.
No, I should only do like 3 because my scale does 4.
Yeah. Well,
Here,
you
I
got
got the
male
book
torso.
right here.
That's it, right?
Um.
It looks like it says 3 points on impaling defense.
Male halberd.
Ah,
Oh no, male halberd's 4.
you know what?
Yeah,
Actually, you're right.
male torso is 3. So luckily, the low damage got absorbed by your male, and we'll say you felt the point of the instead.
Your audio just cut out,
The
but
male made it slide off to the side.
hey,
All right. Let's see. Jana. Greg, you notice that she's actually aiming straight up the path right toward Towler. And you think she's got a crazy idea. Oh, shit. So she lets the arrow fly straight into the back of the lizard man holding Towler. And nothing, he doesn't react right now. Well, we'll say, I guess I gotta roll to see if he maintains control. Alright, the lizard man screams, but his arms are still pretty tight around Towler.
hmm.
And now it's your turn, Towler.
Okay. Ahem. Well, um, let's see. Oh, for future
Break free of the
reference,
grip.
I had almost forgotten that I had this. Hold on. Okay. I was just checking. I noticed I had the wrestling skill, but I didn't have it at a high anything to give me a bonus. Um, so I was like, hey, and then I was like, oh, okay.
That might still help you, I think.
Well, the wrestling skill, as in I'm on equal footing and whatnot, but as in I don't have like a +1 DX on my skill to where I'd have more strength because of training. It does mean that I can try to wrestle him back, I think. Um, And I think these lizard guys are really powerful. I was thinking I still have my sword in my hand. Could I Ooh, yes. I have an idea. Can I do a butt strike with my sword at the lizard's guy's head as an all-out attack?
I mean, I guess so. That, I mean, it's you. I mean,
Probably out of the
giving
penalty
you
though.
do you have something like that?
Well, as in it would basically just count as a punch. But
Right, but with the butt of the sword to back it up.
yeah, so it would count
Yeah,
as
that would,
a loaded punch.
a pommel strike.
Yawara.
Yeah, pommel strike would definitely do a little bit extra damage though. I say probably look like a +1 to add to damage because of it being so much harder than the fist.
The term is a Yawara or hammer punch. Yeah.
You have
I mean,
brawling. Maybe brawling could be used like that.
brawling.
Yeah, brawling would be better.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna. Let's see. I'll actually do
It's your
a.
pen. Supposed to be -4, right? So I think we should do brawling at -4 also.
Oh, it could still work. Um.
How
Yeah.
much is aiming for the head?
Yeah. I guess I couldn't just aim for the head either. If I could somehow, I could try to counter grapple or escape a grapple.
Well, if you want to escape the grapple, it's just a strength of contest, but the lizardman has a serious bonus because he has you pinned on a rock.
Ah. Hmm.
How
That's
or is
Hold on.
the lizard
Wait, I
man's
have an idea. I have an idea. I had prepared for this. I had prepared for this. Um, yes. Sorry, I'm all excited. I shall drop my sword and unsheath my knife.
okay. That could work.
I'm just gonna
That's
roll.
one action.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll my fast draw or my. Actually, I don't have a fast draw for.
You don't.
I don't have a fast draw for knife.
It probably defaults though, because it's a similar weapon, just smaller. I would say like -2.
Yeah, between let me check real quick where my fast draw skill is. There it is.
So you would roll an 11 for a fast draw knife on my ruling.
And again, I was gonna say default or DX. Would I use the worst of those, or would I use the higher of those?
You'd use the higher of those, but
Okay.
they're both the same, 13.
Yeah, so I was gonna say 13 is better than the default. Anyway, so I'll use my manual dexterity.
Well, if it's a default from Dex, it would be at a harsher penalty than a default from the sword skill, because the sword skill is similar.
I
It's
see. Okay,
it's less different, you know.
rolling for 11. Take out this
Yeah,
knife.
you.
Don't fail me now, dice. Oh, I just rolled all the way across my room.
They failed you.
It didn't fail me though, because it landed on a 1. So I got 8, 9. Yes! Yes!
All right. So then you draw for free. Now you have to make a brawling roll, I guess. The knife is.
Well, instead of hitting him with the sword, I dropped the sword and have a knife, so now I can just like stab him with it. Yes. Yes, I know. I was like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. So hold on, let me check my knife skill. Got a knife. Okay.
13.
13 at a penalty of me being pinned, basically. Oh, come on! I'm just gonna re-roll that because I don't know what
Well, I would make it a -2 instead.
And I got 3, 3, 1. I guess 7. And
I guess that's a success.
I don't know what kind of defenses the grappler has.
He has a DR2. He can't dodge without letting go of you, and he's not worried about letting go of you.
Okay. So in this case, I will. Let's see. Let me check my.
Roll for damage.
you can't block or parry.
No, I put my Oh, right. I put my damage on the far right side of the spreadsheet. So now I know where I left it. Ah. This is why I invested. This is why I invested in a very fine large knife.
Yeah, I see that
Very
now.
good knife.
+2 impaling.
Yeah, I got a 3. So 3, let's do is 5.
So -2 for armor. So 3 times 2 impaling is 6. Oh shit, that's half his. You got to make a health roll. Okay, so the lizard man, he screams out in pain. Oh, -6 more. But he manages to keep a strong grip on you with both his arms and manages to stay standing.
No.
But he's coughing blood into your face.
Oh no.
Very smelly blood, kind of stings.
Okay. Now I suppose it's someone else's turn because I just did all that.
Yeah, you're last, so Grak goes first.
Okay.
Grak, you got 2 lizardmen bodies behind you and 2 in front of you now.
Okay. All 4 dead?
Yes, it doesn't seem like there's any movement, just a big squishy pool of blood.
Yummy. Okay.
Are you gonna eat him?
No.
Do you get eat? Oh, God.
No. Like I said, I only left it in there to represent the social stigma of menopause. He does not eat sentient beings anymore.
I
Okay.
know. I'm just fucking with you.
Ah. Okay, so are there any living masters near me? Or are they still all up in the trees?
uh, give me a perception roll.
4.
All right, you can hear the hissed breathing of the lizard man, and you can pretty much pinpoint his spot. He's just inside the trees at the edge of the bend. So you could probably move and attack.
Okay.
But, it's like what you get 6.5 yards move, right? So that's about how far away you hear the noise inside the trees.
Yeah. Oh, my basic speed is 6.5. My move is only 6. So I only, but I could
Yeah, so you judge about.
pretty much run, right? Which is just doubling that.
Were you moving
So if
left?
I choose to run, it'd be 12, and I won't be able to do anything else.
Well, do you have a
No.
running? Do you have running skill?
No, but I thought I could
Running
move up to
takes two
double and
turns.
not be able to do anything else.
I'm just saying, you have to run for one turn and then continue moving, and then you get the running bonus of
Okay.
1.5 move. And then, like, if you move for 3 turns in a row, you get 3 times or 2 times move, something like that.
Okay, so how far away is the one that's near me?
You guess he's about 1 move into the trees.
Okay, can I actually see him, or is it too dark?
It's too dark, and he's actually between or under some trees. And there's actually less lighting because of the clouds and everything, so
Okay.
it's pretty dark.
So if I chose to throw on my throwing axes, I would definitely get a penalty then, wouldn't I?
I think there's actually a defined penalty for that. If you know
Hmm.
attack modifiers. I don't know. You would be using your give me an IQ roll because you would be using your IQ to determine if you're throwing it in the very right spot. I think. I mean,
7.
hear this noise. I'm
I
guessing he's.
succeed by 4. Yeah, I rolled a 7. I succeed by 4.
I froze up. Did y'all say anything?
I can hear you.
Yeah,
I didn't say.
I succeed by 4.
Okay, so yeah, you pretty much pinpointed in your mind where he's at. You don't have you have like a -1 penalty because you can't see him.
That's it?
That's it.
Alright. I'm tossing an axe at his face.
All right.
Hmm.
What's your roll look like?
14. Yeah, no, I failed. I completely missed him.
Yeah,
Yep.
so you hear the distinct thunk of your axe hitting a tree out there. Then you hear that, and you start hearing footsteps in the bushes going.
Now we're going to have some fun.
You also hear the distinct shink of a sword leaving leather. So now, Mr. Taller,
Aye.
the lizard man that has you by the grapple, you can feel a distinct tremor through his body, and his grip loosens a little bit. So give me a strength roll real quick.
Okay. I keep moving and then realizing that the best place to roll is up here.
Ouch.
Yep. It's a nice little area. You can see the dice and everything. Here goes nothing. Roll it, roll it, roll it. I got 2, 2, and 2.
Wow.
Got a 6 of
right.
6 out of 13. Or, yeah, 6 out of 13. Margin's 7.
Yeah, so you kicked his ass. He failed by 1.
Woo!
So your arms break free of his grasp in that moment of his weakness.
Okay, so now I'm armed with a medium shield and a knife. Got my knife.
All right, let's say that lizard man takes a step back and reaches for his sword and pulls it out. Or I guess he has to pick it up.
Yeah, you would have to pick it up.
The other lizard man has to take his turn, and then you can go. He's just gonna attack you again with a nice hefty thrust.
And I'm going to use my shield to block, because my knife isn't too good at blocking things.
Alright. Roll your defense roll.
Okay. And in this case, I still got my shield, which means I have, let's see, 13, yeah. Got my 13 in there. And I rolled 1, 4, 3. Wait, 1, 4, can you see that? There it is. 1, 4, 3, that's 5, that's 8. Yay! My dice aren't betraying me anymore. I parry with my shield.
Another fantastic block.
Block.
And then it's your turn. Oh, no, sorry, Jonna for you.
Whose turn?
Jonna, Jonna, the dark-skinned lady that is up the road. If you look past the lizard man who just got finished grappling you, you can see the dark-skinned woman who just shot an arrow into his back. And behind her is this very pale-skinned, red glowing-eyed minotaur. Actually, just in front of her. Actually, so just in front of her, pretty much looking off into the trees. You probably also see the other lizard man. So you can see the lizard man he's fighting also.
Hmm.
The dark-skinned woman is still grinning from the arrow that you see sticking out of the lizard man's back, and she reaches down to pull another one, but she misses. She misses the grab on her quiver, so it takes her a second to pull an arrow out. And then it's your turn. You got the lizard man who just pulled his sword out directly ahead of you, and in front of you and to the right is the one who's been poking you this whole time.
Arg. Well, I don't only have a knife, so in a strange, let's see, I could pick up the sword, or I could take out my flail, and they haven't used it yet, and I'm thinking I kind of want to, so I think I'm gonna drop the knife. It's kind of a free action. Drop the knife, and as I'm gonna go full defense while trying to take out the flail that I have.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. The all-out defense.
All out defense. And a bonus to my blocking.
The increased defense, add +2 to an active defense.
Yes.
What's the thing that we determined the all-out equipped? It was a house rule.
Oh yeah, all out equip. It's you spend your whole turn just taking out equipment. Hold on. I just gestured my earbuds out. There we go.
All right. So I'm sorry, I got distracted because that was funny last time. What were you doing?
Me?
Yeah. What was your?
Oh, I basically within the last few turns, I had lost my sword. I picked up my knife, stabbed a lizard, dropped the knife, picked up my flail. So now I have a flail. Or now I'm defending while trying to get my flail out.
Yeah. You don't have any kind of quick draw for flail,
No, I
do you?
don't. So that's why I'm thinking that I would take some kind of penalty to block while I'm trying to take the flail out.
Well, I think the all-out defense is that you don't take an attack. You know.
Yeah. Well, as in I don't plan on attacking. I just plan on defending and equipping.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. It'll be Grak's turn next.
Okay.
And most likely a rather short turn.
Ah. Just finished my glass of milk. I poured another glass of milk because I was thirsty. If you're wondering why I was wearing the hat, it's because the lighting in my room just comes from like my ceiling fan, and it's a little too bright. So the hat keeps the light from going directly into my eyeballs. That way I can see what I'm doing without being blinded.
Hmm.
And now I'm back. A little warm today. And there we go. Hey, you ever had one of those ceiling fans that like makes a noise because it like wibble wobbles?
Not really.
My ceiling fan used to do that, so I got some coins on the figured out which one was making it wobble, and I actually taped coins onto the ceiling fan thing. It's super tight, and so it balanced it out, which is pretty interesting. It's very refreshing. I got the ceiling fan going.
All right.
All
What is
right.
Grak do? Mike, are you there?
Okay.
Mike?
Okay.
He's breaking up a little.
Okay.
So, do I now see the lizard man that's coming out of the trees, or no?
Yeah. You see him moving because he started moving very much closer, so he's probably coming out of the trees now.
Okay. What kind of distance are we talking about? A couple steps, or?
Well, I think it's got to be half your move because he initiated his move last turn, and
Okay,
his
so
he was
I can,
equipping.
so I can still move then and attack. Gotcha. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop his ass.
All
13.
right.
Yeah, that's right on the money. Lucky me.
All right. He still gets a defense. Was it 10? Yeah, none of his defenses work.
Yay!
Two.
Oh, damn it. 9.
What? -2 for his leather armor. So 7 penetrates and it's cutting.
Yeah,
So that's still. He's getting his health roll.
12. Yeah, that'd be about 13 or so. Yeah, 13.
He fails his health roll and he falls unconscious from blood loss.
Yay! See, I told you Daniel would be a short turn.
Yeah. So now your view of Dan Tyler and the two lizardmen fighting him is slightly skewed from the trees in the bend. Because you are just at the edge of the bend. Where Daniel Tyler is, the road straightens out significantly. And your dark-skinned chick friend has a very good view of that straight line, and you can see the arrow in her hand. But the other lizardman, the one who had ready his sword, now attacks Mr. Towler, but he is actually pretty
I'm gonna,
weak from blood loss, but he managed to get a good swing on. So you gotta defend, Dan.
me?
Yeah,
Okay. Defender Dan.
flail and shield.
Flail and shield. My flail will protect me.
You can parry with it, and then there's like the wraparound thing, you know.
Yeah, and
I don't
you
think
can do it just.
I didn't
Yeah, there you
study.
go. There you go. You can parry with your flail. It wraps around, and you can do a disarm.
Exactly.
I'm gonna check that real quick, but I know for certain that I did not study that. Hold on.
Hey, it's Gurps is modulo. You know, we could change
We
everything.
can add in what we want.
I'll, That reminds me. It sounds like one of those return strikes or whatever. Or hmm.
I mean, if he drops his sword, if you were a more skilled fighter, then maybe you could do like some kind of awesome counterattack from a
Yeah,
disarm.
counterattack's definitely something I think my
Yeah.
my character will study later on.
You know,
Right now I'm
if you
going
can,
to
dig
I'm
it
going
up
to
in
block.
martial arts.
What? Yeah,
Oh, I'm just saying, if you dig it up and figure it out, I'll allow it if you explain it to me. You know, it's no big deal. Anything you want will go. That goes for any rule.
yeah. Right now I'm looking through to see if there's a let's see. Let me check flail. But anyways, instead of that, I would actually, considering that my character hasn't studied that yet, he's gonna block with his shield just totally normally. Um, and he's gonna block normally and strike with his flail. So first I gotta block, and since my character is actually on the defensive at this point, I'm deciding that I'm gonna do a defensive attack. So I think it's like a defense bonus with a subtraction on your damage. Let me check that real quick.
A defensive attack.
Yeah, it's between. It's basically more defensive than a regular attack. I guess that's not very descriptive. There we go. Ahem. Martial arts defensive attack. Before the attacker rolls, he must select a defensive benefit. Yada yada. Excuse me.
Like a block.
Yeah, so getting for instance, in this case, a +1 to block versus. Well, actually, first I have to block normally, but
Yeah.
I'll do defense. Okay,
Isn't
I'll do
that
a
like the
defensive attack 1
draft
second.
attack, you know? Something like
Okay,
that.
first I actually have to.
Understand it.
First, I actually have to block this guy normally, right? Sorry, I got sidetracked and I just realized that I have to actually do the block, so I'm gonna roll for it. I got 443.
All right, so repeat what's going on real quick. My computer froze up for like.
Okay, so basically, I just blocked with my shield. I got an 11 out of 13. So, want to do damage to shields? You can. If not, whatever.
Well, it's definitely. It looks a little chipped.
Yeah. Whoa. My hat just fell down. Yeah, and let's see what I got here. Yep. 11 out of the 13. Okay. So I blocked. Yay me. And now I shall try a defensive attack with my flail. which means basically let's see what I got here.
I'm sure we'll get much better with the rules later, as time goes on.
There we go. -1, -2, or -1 per die. And I forgot to put my damage on here. Let's see. Oh, sure. Sorry, let me just write that down real quick. I have strength 13, so I think 1d, 2d -1. There we go. Okay, so basically I'm doing 2d -3 damage with a flail because reasons. Here we go. And I got an 8. Does this lizard man have a shield and a thing, or a sword kind of thing?
Yeah, so he's got a pretty large shield that covers most of his arm and most of his torso.
Okay, because with the flail, if I recall correctly. One reason I really like the flails is that they're harder to block and to parry. Yes. He blocks at -2 or parries at -4.
He's actually failed.
What?
Yeah,
I mean,
that was pretty bad.
wait, what? What happened?
The reptile man rolled a 15.
Okay.
Meaning you hit him.
So even with your precautions, you hit. But hey, the precautions come in handy against the other guy.
Wait, so no, isn't a 15? Oh, is that? Hold on.
What? He was trying to block your defensive attack,
Yeah.
and he failed.
Ah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now I roll.
Yeah, you hit him.
Keep in mind, it's still possible for me to roll badly enough that he doesn't take damage.
Yes.
That's the sacrifice I'm willing to make. And I get 2, 5, that's 7. -3 is 4. Minus their DR2 is 2. I do 2 whopping points of damage.
But it's don't you get like an impaling count with the flail?
No, it's a crushing weapon.
It's a morning star though. It's got spikes on it.
In Gurps terms, it's a crushing weapon.
Ain't that a shame?
Yeah.
So it's only the same amount, right? So it's only 2 points.
2 points. It's a very hard to block 2 points.
Yeah, it's crushing.
Wow. Except for that 2 points.
Oh, Daniel, did you
Yeah.
put in the +3 to swing?
Did what?
Okay, hold on. What did you roll again?
Uh,
Damage?
I rolled a total of 7. And then, well, I rolled 7, but because it was defensive attack, it was only 4 damage.
Okay, did you add in the +3 for the flail?
Oh, wow! I actually overlooked that. Sorry.
You're welcome.
Right. Okay. So we got 2d -1. That's 3. That's 2d + 2. -2 is just 2d. 7 damage. DR2. That's 5 damage. 5 damage. Sorry.
Well, no, it's totally fine. I was gonna go with, the same thing happened. It was pretty spectacular, actually. Can you still hear me?
I
Yep.
can hear you.
Okay, because sometimes my computer locks up, so I'm thinking my voice is getting modulated and stuff. But he rolled a 666 on his health attempt in order to stay conscious from the only 2 points left he had. So he reached 0, he failed his roll, and as soon as your flail connected with his torso, he spasmed to that side, and then his entire body just started shaking and locking up, and as he fell to the ground in seizures.
Hail seizure. Well then.
So now it's Greg's turn, right? Did
No,
Johnny go?
John's turn now.
Okay, Johnny should have went before Tyler. My bad. Oh well, that'll probably happen a lot. But she's got her arrow ready. And she's ready to loose. All right, she succeeds, and the lizard man has his back turned to her, so he doesn't. I don't think he would really get a defense.
Oh, unless he has like danger sense or 360 vision or whatever.
No, no danger sense. Pretty gruntish.
Ah, I'll be right back.
All right.
1B. That's all it is. Wow, 5 points. 3.6 points. Minus 6. Oh shit. So when Jana, who has a clear path of Tyler and such, lets an arrow loose, it goes sailing right into his back, and it knocks him off his feet.
She hit Daniel?
No, the lizard man.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It knocks the lizard man off his feet. This
yeah,
arrow hits square center.
don't leave your participles dangling like that.
Hey, it might happen. I put a few back while we do this, so it makes it more fun. So the lizard man just he couldn't keep his feet after the arrow flew into his back. And that was the only other one that was in front of you. So then it would be Grak's turn.
Okay. So there's no more live up with Daniel?
Yeah, the other one is still alive. He just is reaching, he's grabbing at his back. It looks like he managed to grab hold of it and break the arrow. But he's on the ground.
Okay, well, I gotta roll against my bloodlust, see if I can do anything other than kill the one that already got knocked down. No, I failed spectacularly, so I must kill that motherfucker. Okay.
Didn't see that coming.
Well, my self-control roll is 9. Well, I have to be a 9 or less, so
I was joking.
yeah. Okay, so I attack, and I will succeed on that. That was 13, 11, so I succeed by 2. He's prone, so does he get any defenses at all, or no?
Oh, the one that just got knocked down?
By me, yes.
Yeah, that one. Shit, I don't even remember. Let's see.
I didn't kill. I know I didn't kill him outright, so.
I remember.
Yeah, now you're starting to break up.
The lizard failed in his deed.
I didn't catch that, Steven. You were breaking up. You there, Steven?
Test. Uh,
Yeah, you're still breaking up. You're cutting in and out.
everything seems to be okay with my. I don't know. All right, is it still do?
Now he's been knocked out.
Oh,
Hey, just
I
gonna
thought
wait.
someone mentioned me but got cut out.
Yeah, he got kicked out, so just gotta wait for him to pop back in. Yeah, I know I knocked the guy down. I don't know if but I know he didn't. I didn't kill him outright, so I'm just go wait and see if he gets any differences or not. There he is.
Hello.
Hello,
Yes, we can hear you
me?
now.
Okay,
No,
cool.
Steven. Steven's coming out loud and clear. All right.
I timed out.
Oh, I thought you were, once again, I thought you were talking to me. All right.
Okay.
Hang
So
on, let me.
does he get a defense or not?
Yeah, he failed his defense.
Okay. So I roll damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a beer.
Okay. So that's 9 plus 4, 13. Minus 2 for that's 11. Total of 16 damage. He's dead.
Okay, I'm back. How much damage you do?
Okay. 9 plus that's 13 total. Minus his 2 for the leather armor. So that's a total of 11. Being slashing. No, it's getting better. Being a slashing weapon, it's 1/2, so that's a total of 16.
Total of 16. Wow.
Yes.
Uh, maybe we'll say this time he tried to raise his shield up, but your axe went through the corner of the shield into his skull
Yeah.
and got lodged about halfway through. And you hear the boom, 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 boom of a piece of metal go flying into the woods.
My shield.
I think that's all of them.
Awesome.
Oh, there's the one that's still alive.
Yeah.
He's got an
He's
arrow in
all
his
yours.
back, but he's still alive. Yep. Jonna, she's trying to draw another arrow as quick as she can. She managed to get it up in one smooth action, just barely. So she's gonna let it loose. Damn, but her arrow ends up flying into the dirt at the feet of the lizard man. Now, Tyler, it's your turn.
Ahem. Okay. I was trying to help Zach put together his character.
No,
Okay.
it's totally.
Okay. So, am I still fighting the lizard guy, or did someone hit him while I was?
No, she missed, so he's You still got that one left.
That guy. I hate that guy. Okay. Um, wait, did he try to attack me?
No.
No,
Oh.
he managed to get on his feet, and he's got his shield
Oh,
ready.
right, because the arrow. Okay. Um, I, hmm, I want to do like. I was thinking of doing an aggressive attack, but now that I
Oh
think
yeah.
about it, now that I think about it, my character has seen this guy get hit by arrows, so he's actually would be better if I blocked another attack, and someone can fire another arrow or hit him or whatever. So far, I've been doing well as the tank, so I'm just gonna keep blocking.
Excuse me,
Um,
you're the tank.
I'm the tank. So
That's funny.
I'm gonna do another defensive
He
attack.
put it in quotes. He put it in quotes.
Yeah. Let me look at my stats real quick. Um,
It's
I
because
got
Dan Tyler got jumped. Greg managed to run up on the battle afterhand, you know.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll for 14. Gotta use a defensive attack with my flail again. I got 2, 4, 2.
And he gets +2, right?
Plus do what?
Isn't that what a defensive attack does? Gives him a bonus to his defense?
It gives him a +1 to block. It gives me a +1 to block if someone tries to hit me after I've attacked.
Well, he still failed. Oh, no, that's a success with a +1. Cool. Cool.
Okay, so I got let's see, number 2, and that's an 8 out of 14. So that's my success. And does the lizard guy block?
No. On second look, he doesn't. That's a 4. It's a 6-5-4. He fails.
Okay. Okay, so I shall roll for I wrote it down over here. Morning Star. 2 goes 2. Okay, so for 2D, got 4, 3. That's 7. Then damage resistance and whatnot.
5, crushing.
5 crushing.
And he gets very dizzy after your crushing blow, and he loses his feet again.
Hmm.
So he's on the ground again.
Does he seem unconscious or just dazed?
He's got a grip of his shield and his sword very tightly, but he missed his one step.
Hmm.
Still
Okay.
has hold of his weapons.
Hmm.
It, it really looks like he just got the wind knocked out of him.
Well, since my character has chivalry, I'll have to wait for him to get back up.
Yes.
Just because that's what I put down. It's my contract.
Grak is under no such obligation.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Remember what happened to the elf?
I'm gonna go help Zach some more.
Alright. Okay, so roughly how far away am I in yards?
I crumpled the map. Um,
So it was
so if you get a dexterity roll, you can move and attack
okay.
all the way over there, even though it's beyond your move.
Damn it, 17.
Okay, so you can't.
I'm a little winded from the fight.
That's total good excuse.
Yeah, considering the entire night I've killed what 6 6 living creatures and run many, many miles. Yeah, Greg deserves a nap.
It is in the middle of the night. Pretty much the witching hour.
Alright.
Uh, Hello?
What was that, Steven?
You just want to move?
Yeah.
Alright, you're now one move away.
Yay.
Lizard Man gets back on his feet. Very woozily. So Tyler, he's back on his feet. It's your turn. John readies an arrow.
Ahem. Okay, in that case,
Now that it's a fair fight.
now that it is a fair fight, I shall strike him again with my flail, which is kind of unfair. The flail is an unfair weapon. Okay, there I go. I'll do another defensive attack because I don't like getting hit. 6, 2, 5. Oh, sorry, my camera's not on.
13.
5.
13.
That's a 13 out of, let me check, 14? 13 out of 14. There we go.
The Lizard Man blocks.
Wait, did he block at -2?
At -2.
Yeah, it's a flail.
Oh. Oh, is that what Mike mentioned that we forgot?
No.
Yeah. No, I
mentioned
meant
was the damage.
flails are parried at -4 and blocked at -2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's why the flail
I
is
guess no.
awesome.
The flail is awesome. It went right around his shield into his face.
Bonk.
Roll damage.
Okay. So another defensive attack, which means 2d damage. That's 4 and 4. That's 8.
Plus 3.
Nope, no, as in it's just, I already calculated it.
There's no armor on his face.
Okay, so that's just 8 damage to the face.
Oh, you rolled a 4 and a 4, right?
Yep.
Plus the 3 for being a flail.
No, as in, look, my swing damage is 2d -1.
Yes.
-2
And for flail is swing plus 3.
Yes, but it's also a defensive attack, which means -2, so it just brings me back to 2d.
Okay, let's recalculate this. So yours is 2 minus 1.
Yep.
And that's plus 3. Those are just split. So that'd be a 2d plus 2.
Okay, it's 2d -1. With a flail, 2d plus
Yep.
2. Defensive attack, just 2d.
Okay, gotcha then.
And that's why I only roll these.
Confusing.
That's it.
So sole 8 damage, gotcha.
Yep.
Confusing as hell.
So it makes a difference, man. It's the difference between his head just bouncing back and forth and his head coming clean off.
Yeah, no, I was just clarifying with Mike of
Yeah,
how I calculated it.
It was confusing.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Okay.
So the chain rattles around his shield, and the speeding ball of rock just comes slamming into his head, and his head bounces back and forth, kind of like a ping pong paddle.
Shiver me timbers.
Wait, that makes no sense. The reference I made, by the way.
Yeah.
I think you mean like a paddle ball.
Paddleball, there you
Paddle
go.
ball.
Is he still alive?
It doesn't appear so.
No, damn it.
Is it died? Okay.
All right, I want to say, just for the battle, we'll give 2 experience points, 2 character points to Grack, and 3 points to Daniel Taller for the beautiful defense.
Okay. I'll put that in.
It was just creative. Sorry,
Thanks.
you know. Yeah, I had to give an extra point for the creativity factor.
I don't want to get hit.
All right, so now that the combat's done, I can go back to my story notes about this impressive impromptu game. Anyway, now that there's a bunch of dead lizard men around both of y'all can hear Jana. She's still breathing pretty heavily, but it sounds like she's trying to bring it under control as she lowers her bow and puts away her arrows. She says, "What a night!" And she just kind of walks to the side of the path and sits down next to a tree.
Yeah, I didn't. I was gonna say. Um, I'm just gonna hold my shield and my weapon and kind of raise my shield arm and wave over to them, like saying something along the lines of, "Are you all right?"
Just peachy.
Jana, she looks over at you, Tyler, and she says, "Ah, you wouldn't have some water, would you?" And kind of puts her head down, and it's kind of slowly laughing, and it slowly turns to kind of a quiet sobbing.
I think and it's not on my list, but I have my backpack, so I'm gonna assume I had a water skin, but I'll do that.
Alright, well, I'm searching for my lost axe right now.
No, because you threw it earlier.
Yes.
Yes,
It is stuck in a tree somewhere.
It's stuck in a squirrel somewhere.
very dark. So you need to go search for your axe?
Yeah.
You're looking for your ex? No, I'm looking for my axe.
Yeah. Do you want me to
Perception,
roll
minus
perception?
3.
Yeah, 7. I succeed. I find it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you travel about 5 yards in, and it's just at the top of your reach, at the top of a tree, at the lower branches. Not at the top of the tree, at the lower
Yeah,
branches.
I use shaft of my gray axe to pop it loose.
Thunk. You got it.
Yay.
What was Tyler doing? So I guess you're giving Jana water.
Yeah.
All right, so you reach down to hand it to her, and she looks up and takes it from you, and just as she looks up to you, the clouds part in the sky, and suddenly it's very light out there, and her eyes just glow in the moonlight. She's got very deep brown eyes, and they're very wide and large, and like doe-eyed. She smiles at you, and you see her ivory white teeth, and she says, "Thank you," and takes your drink and starts chugging it. Stuff spilling down her cheek.
I'd asked for my water back, but I actually failed on my selfless roll.
There you go.
I actually rolled earlier. That's how it turned out.
So as she finishes her drink, she kind of spills some on her face and goes, ah, and she gives
Pepsi.
it back to you. Pepsi.
Aquafina. Ow, I just bit my tongue. Ow. Okay.
She lays her head back and just sits there and breathes for a minute.
Hmm.
This is
As
actually
I,
y'all's second meeting, so y'all are
Okay.
familiar with each other.
yeah, as
Okay.
I
Yeah,
make
we
my way
haven't
back.
actually. I don't think we've been introduced. Also, what's funny is that I don't know what. I don't think my character remembers what Grax's name is.
I don't think it was ever established between you two.
No, I just scared the shit out of him. That's all.
I reach out my my mailed hand, and I'm like, I'm Tyler. I don't know if handshakes have been invented yet, so I'm gonna
Um,
bow.
as I make my way back to John, I recognize Daniel's character. Like, you again.
You again. And there's just gonna be like kind of this awkward silence where I'm like, how did he get? Because I'm gonna be like, how did he get involved in this? Who is she? Why am I involved in this? I'm just gonna think that through for a moment. Were who do you? Oh, I'm gonna ask. Who do you think they were after?
Hmm.
I amend
This
this with.
town,
I
and
assume the town itself, and we got caught in the crossfire.
exactly.
Because the town bells were going off.
Yes, the alert sounds.
Yeah, my character remembers this and like has kind of an urgent look on his face. He's like, I should probably be back in town defending it from who knows what.
Yeah. Um, as he tries to turn around, I grab him, bring him back towards me. I tell him about the
I
elves and
think
the
I think we're finishing.
the woodcutters.
I didn't catch any of that.
Well, as Daniel tries to scamper off, I grab. As Daniel tries to scamper off, I grab his mailed collar, drag him back, and I tell him about the woodcutters and the three elves I killed that same night.
The woodcutters? All of them?
Yes, father was.
I look down forlornly. Hmm. Well, certainly a predicament we've got ourselves, or certainly a predicament we're in. I guess
Well,
what I guess what the rumors about the elves around town were true. I think the best we
don't
can
forget
do.
you're honest. You had a encounter with the elves too, Tyler. I feel you have to
Oh
be
yeah.
honest with them.
No, I'm not even gonna roll on that. I'm just gonna say, yeah, I encountered elves on the way back to town. I didn't know what they were doing, and my officer didn't tell me either. I guess I know what they were up to now.
It was the young woman was weighing up at the time.
What?
I didn't pick
I
that up.
missed
I
that.
tried to get some information, but he crap. Uh, I just said. I called the third F. Uh, mentioned Miss Jonna there was tracking as well. I tried to get some information out of him why the elves were, uh, they're around, but he uh, wouldn't say much.
Hmm. Well then, I don't know if the town is really safe anymore. If I mean, we have the elves to deal with, but if the town is taken over by lizard men, then the game's over already. I think the best, yeah, I think the best we can do. I think the best we can do right now is to head back to town and save whoever we can.
Uh, that's iffy for me, though. I mean, I don't
Okay,
like dealing with, I mean,
one
I've never
second.
been into town.
You've got a point, though.
Hey guys, hey,
Yeah.
so Greg with his increased hearing, far to the south, like about where the Blackwoods Co-op would be, uh, Greg, you begin to hear a very faint clutter of running feet, and just start hearing a slight ambient noise coming from that way. You can't really pick up what it is, but it's
All
like
right.
thunk, 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 and then something, some indiscriminate noise.
Well, I let them know I hear more.
All right, yeah, your IQ roll says that you can hear more lizard men.
Oh no.
Oh, lucky.
I shout
What?
to
More
them the
death?
best. I shout to them that the best chance we have is to get to the town, because at least there should be more guards more guards stationed. Um, Grak and the woman I haven't been introduced to. Uh, I'm not sure if I caught her name. Um, Grak and you should probably stay a few paces behind, so they don't just freak out. Uh, but I think we can make it mostly there, and I can scout out if they're doing well or doing poorly.
Yeah, I just laugh at no.
Jonna, she looks up at Tyler, and then she kind of looks for a few seconds at him, and she says, I think he's right. I've had this bad feeling all night. And she looks right at you into your blood red eyes, and without any kind of fear or anything in her face, she says, I think we should go. Tonight is, it's not the night to take chances, Blood Eye. She gets up and grabs his shoulder and pulls herself up. So give me a dexterity roll, Tyler, at +2.
To what?
So give me a dex roll at +2.
Okay. And I got 115.
Okay, so she grabs hold of your shoulder, and you manage to keep your feet as she pulls herself to her feet, using you.
Whoop. Let's go. I think. Let's go.
I think Mike is froze. Looks like Mike froze up.
Yeah, it looks frozen.
Time to
Yeah.
restart the modem. Yeah, he blacked out now. He's probably gonna drop.
I'm just moving my setup a little.
That's fine. We still got like another hour and 15 minutes, so.
Because I was oh, awesome. Because I was standing the whole time, and that is not too comfortable. I got bare feet.
At my job, I have a standing desk, so it's pretty cool. I enjoy standing all day.
Well, yeah, I'm not used to standing very much, and yeah, I should practice. It's funny. I had this habit. I was like, I'm gonna start walking. Can you still hear me? There's Mike.
Yeah, he joined back in.
Okay, can you still hear me?
Yeah, you broke up for a second though.
Okay, I had this habit. I
Can you
started
hear
doing.
me?
Yep,
Yeah, we can hear you now. You're
I
back.
can hear you.
Okay, good.
See that ugly mug?
Hey. Okay, so what did I miss?
We talked about life.
I know
Did you
we
already
talked
say
about
that?
standing desks.
No, yeah, no. Yeah.
I work all day at a standing desk, and it has really changed my work experience. I enjoy it so much more now.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah, I'm
you got
always on
better
my feet, and I hate
circulation.
it. Okay, anywho, I don't know. I mean, I'm impulsive, so I mean, it's so I kind of have to take chances.
Okay.
So
Okay, but this lady who seems to be your only friend alive in the woods just asked you to go with her. So if you don't want to do that, that's cool.
oh, well, I'm looking up impulsiveness. I don't know if there's a self-control roll or not.
Well
No, there's
then,
not.
yeah, roll
Oh no,
against
I
your will.
do.
I'm just saying, if
Okay,
you feel like taking on what sounds like a large number of lizard men, then by all means, let's do it.
okay. Let's go that way. Uh, what do you want me to roll to see if I can give an idea of how many are coming?
IQ would be fine. Or I
Okay,
guess we should do perception again, just
perception.
to
Okay.
and we'll do it at a +3 because they're much closer.
Okay, so that is 9,
And your perception is what, 11,
12.
12? So
Yep.
do now make an IQ roll at +3. So 13 or less.
11. Yay! No, wait, 13. No, 13 even. Wow. Whew, got lucky.
All right. So what you hear is with your acute hearing, you can hear at least four at least four different sounds of snapping or hissing, like audibly different sounds at the same time. So you managed to pull out four of them. You don't know if there's actually four, but there's at least four.
Hmm. Well, I can definitely take on 4.
And what sounds like maybe just a little bit baser boot steps. You hear the thunk 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 very repeatedly and very rapidly, and then you hear a thunk 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 thunk.
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay. Does it sound like it might be something bigger?
Give me
Yeah,
an
does
IQ roll again.
when will it be close enough for
10.
me to hear?
IQ is 10, and I rolled 10.
All right, yeah, you determined that this is a bipedal that has more weight than the other ones, and is going a little bit slower, or the repeated rhythm of the boots is coming slower than the other ones.
Hmm. Maybe one of them has really long legs. How close are we to the town?
Um, y'all are about shit, half miles. Y'all are about, I would say, almost 3 miles from the town. Y'all are only a mile and a half from the Harkwood Logging Corporation, the main logging manufacturer of the area. Hello?
Ahem. Okay.
Yes. So somebody give me an IQ roll, or I guess Tyler would.
Okay.
I think Mike froze up again.
That or he's really good at staying still. I got a 642. It's a 12 out of 10. No. Oh wait, that's not me. That's him. Sorry. I got a 12 out of 10.
All right, we'll say in your panic to think of somewhere safe to go. You know, the Harkwood Lake logging area has a bunch of large buildings that keep safe. It also has a river adjacent. The Sideburn River actually flows through the forest right next to the Harkwood Logging Company. That's why they made it theirs.
Now that river should run to or from I think Harkwood, or at least an area near there.
It runs two.
Hmm.
You know from your residency at Harkwood that the Sidewine River is one of the feeders of the River Smoke. It feeds up to. It's one of the few ones down here, this far down, of the River
Well,
Smoke.
if we jumped into a boat and put the pedal to the metal or pedal to the paddle or whatever, we could we could probably get down the river faster than a running speed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume that Grack knew of the sound because he is obviously dropped out right now.
That makes sense.
So we don't have to continue with the story too much.
Yeah, well, my first thought was actually, what if we went to the logging area and hid? And then I was like, wait a minute, how long can we just hide there? That just sounded like a good idea. uh, it's not my best idea, but at least I know where that area is. Also, I from the last session I did put some points. I did put some points into area knowledge, so I know it at 11.
And I found out in Harkwood, I put it in the message, but literacy was an advantage you had to take. And I
Yeah,
felt stupid. I said you got a letter for an order at the beginning. I was like, but if he's a town guard, it doesn't automatically mean he knows how to read.
yeah. Maybe my letter was just written like a pictogram. It has like me, go to trees. It's just like done with like big splatters of ink.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
figured,
I
like, worst
actually
comes to worst, they know what their name looks like, or that
yeah
you know, they.
yeah I that or someone could have read
A
it for me.
survey
Well,
area.
someone could have who was literate could have read it for me.
That's exactly right. That's what happened.
I could have taken it to like a herald, and Harold
Exactly.
he'd look at it and just shout in my face because he's so used to it. He's like, "You have to go downtown and then find this guy," and I'll be like, "I can hear you." I actually put 1 point because I after area knowledge and getting guard rank 0, I put a point into literacy, so now I'm semi-literate. Or I read at broken level.
Right, like a fourth grader.
Yeah, and I don't plan on using that immediately, but I plan on building it up over time. So
Yeah.
maybe once my character rises in rank or gets more into reading, that I'll become more literate. And
Yeah, and
while Mike comes back, I'm gonna help. Ah, speak of the
hey,
mic.
right on time. Mention. Yeah, speak of the mic. It'll appear to you.
Okay, I'm back. Had to restart my computer in order to get back on.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Dan said that he restarted his modem and it was like a brand new internet.
Oh
So maybe
yeah.
that's
Yeah, that's what happened here. I just restarted and everything's just fine and dandy now. So in here, okay, considering the thing sounds a whole lot bigger, it might be wise to head back head to town.
Oh
Fortify the place.
no. Okay, I barely comprehended that, but yes, we need to try to head back to town, huh?
Yes. Being bigger, it might be wiser.
Okay. Oh shit. Let me get out my maps. Yeah, so it's roughly about 3 miles to town. It would take like an hour of running, I think.
Hmm. I mean, well, it depends on how windy the road is.
True. And
Because the average person walks about 3 miles an hour. The running bumps up to say probably double, so it'd be about half an hour, give or take.
I was gonna say I'm probably the slowest one in the party because with all my equipment, I literally move at move. I think it's move 3.
Oh man.
Yep.
all right, so give
Okay.
me an IQ roll, Greg.
Damn. I failed.
All right. Okay, so I was gonna let you on a big secret, but
I roll again?
something I also was gonna mention was the ability to spend character points to influence the plot line, or to change a success into a critical success, or a failure into a success. There's always that option to make things more incredible. Anytime
Okay.
y'all really need to, y'all
I'll
can
spend a
spend.
character point or however many I'll spend however many character points necessary to turn that one to success.
All right. So you know that about a half a mile up the road, heading north back to town, the main trail takes a very large bend because of a bunch of boulders and stuff, and then it straightens back up after about a mile. After it crosses the Heartwood logging, it turns back around. But you know of an old trail that leads to a strange rock path that could probably shave off a lot of time.
Ah, I love shortcuts.
Because the windy path from where you're at, it kind of backtracks a little bit over to the Sidewind River, and then goes back toward where Harktown is, where the easy trail is to Harktown. But if you take your shortcut, y'all might be able to just go straight to the easy trail back to Harktown, kind of going around the Harkwood Logging Company.
Okay. Um, I love them know that I know of a shortcut that should take much less time.
Yeah, it should save 20 minutes, so
And how
y'all be
many character
running
points did I have?
just one.
Did I?
It's always one. If there's anything like that that y'all see
Just
that
one?
y'all
Okay.
want to do, or if y'all want to
Always
turn
one.
something normal into crazy, or turn something crazy into normal, then spend a
Yeah,
character point. Let me know. Okay,
okay.
so in order to the so we need a contest of dexterity to see how this first 10 minutes of running goes.
Alrighty.
And y'all have to go with the lowest margin of success of your whole party.
Let's
Unless
Uh,
see.
Let me check.
unless I mean, Tyler, I could allow a leadership role, and then I would let you lend your margin of success to the lowest link.
Okay. I was gonna say I only have a hiking skill.
Hiking would work because it is outland territory. You
Um,
know, you're going
but
off road pretty much.
I do
Okay,
have I do have
nine.
survival woodland. Remember that.
Okay, I got 9 out of 11 in leadership.
Didn't I?
Okay, so your hiking, we'll say it's at a -1 for the hiking roll, and then Greg's woodland survival is a -3 because it just makes you more familiar with the territory. Wait, what is your woodland survival compared to your dexterity?
Oh yeah, mine's 14. Woodland survival is 14, where my dexterity is only 11.
All right, yeah, wait, I'll just give it a -2, so you can roll at a 12 because of your woodland survival.
Okay.
Oh, like a
Okay.
dexterity based woodland survival or
Yeah,
survival.
But I honestly, I mentioned that last time. I looked for the rule that mentioned that, but I couldn't find it yet. So maybe I was just bullshitting.
Oh, like to avoid tripping
That's,
over stuff.
I rolled a 10 anyway.
I thought we were going to head to the river, or head to the loggers' camp and then to the river.
Well, the shortcut that he's talking about goes around the river.
Hmm. Well, if we could get, let me think. I was thinking that we could take the river down to down to Harkwood. That was my guess.
That's a good point. I mean, I don't know.
Hmm.
This
I will.
shortcut that Drac remembers, it's about 1/4 mile of kind of off-road trekking, you know. But then as soon as you go to the first 1/4 mile, it's about 2 miles of some very, very old, worn down flat rocks. It almost looks like a path, but it's hugely overgrown. But these huge flat rocks keep it flat and even and straight and not too much brush.
Hmm. Okay.
And
Well,
it continues for about 2 miles north and then connects back to where there's only a 3/4 of a mile left till you get to the tree line. So you got about 2 miles of running versus a half mile or 3/4 mile of running and then a boat. Is that what you're contemplating?
uh, um, yeah. I think we should pace ourselves firstly. Um, especially because I'm fairly slow. Um. hmm. Also, what kind of fatigue penalty were, or what kind of fatigue drain are we going through right now?
Yeah, I mean,
Well, yeah, I kind of thought about that too. You just finished the first really huge battle. Grak had one
I
other
already,
battle.
I already
I think I penalized
calculated
you
that.
for his. Did I penalize you for your original chase down, Grak?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, Grak had one chase down, which was probably -1, and then he had a battle, which is -1, and then he had some time to clean his weapons and stuff. So I guess he would be yeah, just -2 for that first part. Then Towler,
I
Okay.
already did the
you,
math for mine. Basically, it was the -1 for a battle, but another further -2 for wearing armor. But only a
you're a born
total of
soldier though, right?
what?
You're a born soldier.
Oh no, it's not that. It's the because I still have the very fit trait, so I only lost like 2 points in total.
Yeah, but so Grak had moved about more though. So I mean, I figured after this battle, Grak would probably be. He also chased down his lady friend to make sure she was okay. So I figured -4 fatigue points for Grak total. I
But
guess
if
if
we
you
told
make a health roll, then you could you could try to save a point.
Works.
yeah, I succeed on that.
Yeah, so you can do -3. That makes it this what the same as Tyler.
Yeah, I'm done 13.
So Tyler, don't you get a health roll to try to save a point too?
Oh, because we were both
Well, because usually whenever you challenge a fatigue point, you get a health roll to see if you lose it. I know that's the case with the running skill or something like that. I don't know.
okay. Let me
You're the guy who knows the rules. If it doesn't make sense,
Usually I do. Hold on. Let me check. Hold on.
yes, let's check.
Let's see. I got hiking. Blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me roll to save one. I got 1, 4, 4, 9. And that's a 9 out of hiking 11. Yay!
Yeah, it says that sprinting is the thing that actually cost points, and I don't believe. I think Tyler did a little bit of sprinting, and Greg did a whole lot of sprinting.
Yep.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
That's getting really crunchy with the rules. I like it crunchy, but I don't like it too crunchy.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
All right. So the total fatigue cost, we got that settled. Thanks for reminding me. That's important, metagame wise. But what's your plan to getting back to Harkwood? I
Uh,
guess you need to reason out each one.
yeah, I was thinking, Grakai and Jana, was it?
Yeah, Jonna.
I was thinking we run down to the mill, and we take a boat to Harkwood. One because this will save on our fatigue, and two because down on the river we shouldn't be as obvious.
Well, these are
Yeah,
lizardmen after all.
you'd probably be moving like 3 times the rate. I mean, so what do you think, Greg?
I
Maybe you
need.
said something that I didn't catch that. Maybe Greg is frozen up again.
Ah,
Maybe we should message him and tell him to do super low bandwidth. Don't
yeah.
use your video
Uh,
camera.
I think you set it to no bandwidth.
Yes, that joke was done already.
Uh, yeah, and I think I was the one who told it. You set it
Yes, yes,
to
but it was
no
still
bandwidth. The settings, it goes high bandwidth, medium bandwidth, low bandwidth, Amish.
funny. Yes. They're
Wow, my older
using
brother
Morse.
just my older brother just heard that, and I got a giggle out of him.
Yes, success. Gurps is funny. Haha.
Uh-huh. Hey, it says he joined. Awesome. I'm gonna limit my bandwidth
Alright, I'm
as
back.
well.
Again.
I was thinking maybe turning your camera off might help, you know.
Normal. No, I mean I've tried that before, and when it starts having such problems, nothing helps.
Well, it's fine. At least we're patient, you know. We can wait.
Yeah, I mean, we're already 12 after 9,
What do
so I
you,
mean,
oh yeah, because the demand goes down. But y'all have to discuss your plan. I mean,
well,
I say we go down to the mill, we go down to the loggers camp. We take a boat, and we recuperate our strength on the way there.
uh, do I know anything about the lizardmen? I mean, what they are, what their habitat is, anything like that?
yeah, give me an IQ roll.
7 out of 10.
All right, yeah, you know that the lizard men generally come from the Great Desert, far to the northwest. Past Harkwood is where the Great Drylands begin, but past the Drylands and past the edge of the Great Forest to the west is the Great Desert. That's where the lizard men generally keep their home in very spread out tribes. They sometimes raid Harkwood, but it's usually on like a 2 or 3 times a year basis, and only whenever it's necessary to the lizardmen's survival. They usually make their raids on merchants and such that pass up to Simonton and the North colonies. But yeah, it's not unusual. It's not entirely unusual to see them come in large numbers, but usually it's like one raiding party or two, and if the town bell's going off, and if there seems to be a pack behind you, plus the four you already killed, that seems to be a few more raiding parties than usual comes.
Hmm.
Do they like water at all?
They don't like water. They live in a very dry environment. They usually have to be driven onto water or into a boat and stuff like that. They're
Okay.
cool crossing bridges, but uh, other than that, they can only stand a waist high.
Hmm.
Okay, so yeah, I would actually, knowing that, I would agree that heading to the river probably would be our
I
best
do
bet.
like it,
Yeah,
but
because we're not gonna expect them to like swim after us if they do see us. They might throw
yeah,
stuff at us, but
yeah, the ones that raid Harkwood, they're the desert kind. They don't appreciate water.
I think Jonna should help paddle, and and Greg and I should take a nap so we can recuperate our fatigue before we hit land again. We must distribute it
Yeah,
evenly among the party members.
kind of out of character as far as like mapping out the region goes. Y'all are, I think I already told you, but it's like a short run followed by boat paddling all the way up the river with the water flow in your favor, versus what Grack knows about the hidden path, which is the wide open path. And there might be like cover for for segments of battle and stuff like that, but it's going to be mostly dead out running of a lot of ease. It's not going to be a tough path to follow, but that'll be many miles at a fatigue cost when y'all reach up the city. So to lay out the mapping for y'all, it's like very short miles and boating versus many miles of
Uh,
running and combat. Maybe.
before we adjourn, I'm gonna pick up all my equipment that I'm gonna pick up my knife and my sword that I just dropped on the ground.
Yeah, Mike dropped out again. Maybe he can call in on his phone. So how is Zach doing on his character?
Uh, he's he's going fairly slowly. He's like, I don't want to read the books though. He's kind of in a cranky mood right now. So I'm doing my best to help him. He was thinking of making a paladin, so I was throwing together paladin abilities, and so he got this ability that he's like this solar or sun. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a sun. He's like a sun paladin. So I was like, okay, well, you should have this. You should have clerical investment. You should have power investiture.
I already read the books and I don't remember anything about them and I don't want to read them again, that's all.
Okay. Okay.
That's where the skill list comes in handy. If
Oh
you look
yeah.
up this list on the internet,
Oh, or if you looked up like
the NPC creation quick checklist from the Gurps update, the third edition to fourth edition packet that comes out, it has a quick creation checklist. But I think everybody should turn off their cameras because I think the bandwidth is causing issues for us.
it's funny. My camera's already off. Zach looks off. I think Mike's is off.
The Mike's is on.
Mine's up,
Yeah, I just see a hammer with a
up
shield on
now.
it.
Yeah, if anything, I'll do some
I just
screen
turned it
sharing.
off.
Okay. What was I gonna say? Right. Oh, and I decided since he's a cleric, since he was gonna be like a sun cleric, he's immune to sunburn as a perk. Yeah, as a perk, as immunity to sunburn.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool. So we got plenty of disadvantages so far.
Well, he relies on the sun for power, obviously.
I was thinking less sun and more fire.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
fire. There you go.
Okay. And let me add some more fiery powers in there then.
Okay.
Well, that's cool. While we have Mike on the line, though, we need to see what's happening. You know.
Yeah. Okay, so we decided to take the river. That much I remember.
So, if y'all are going to take the river, all
Yep.
right, maybe
Yeah.
this up a little bit. On my screen share, see, it's about. Hey, y'all see that? Does that kind of help?
Not yet.
I don't see it. There we go.
It says that you're screen sharing, but I haven't.
I see it now.
Okay, I'll wait for it.
Y'all are.
I just see Steven's
Yeah.
icon right now. I'm waiting for it to load, I guess.
Well, maybe. I don't know. It says I'm screen sharing, but okay. But if it's on the YouTube video, then there you go. Hey,
Okay.
you'll have some running to do to get to the Harkwood Logging Company, the main mill of the area that produces the huge wood. And everybody likes huge wood, so.
Okay, so we've arrived there. We should
Well, you have to do. You have to roll for fatigue on the running,
Okay.
right? Isn't that how it goes? I mean,
114.
we just read it up.
I just
So
rolled
how do you do that? How the hell do I roll for fatigue or?
You roll against your health for fatigue.
I just rolled a 6 out of 12, so I think I'm good.
10 out of 15.
Isn't it
I'm good.
hiking? Exhaustion is 14. Yeah, I just looked it up and y'all made me forget it again. But anyway, so we'll say after running west path, and then the path bends to the west, and it continues west for about a quarter mile, and then bends back south, and then back west, and then back north, and Grack, you pick up the distinct sound of running water whenever y'all around the what looks like to be the end of the bending of the road, and it feels like it's turning back north, the path.
All right.
There, at least there's shadowy outlines way ahead in the path, about another quarter mile up. And give me a perception roll to try to determine the running army, where they're at.
12 out of 12.
Is that with your hearing bonus?
Acute hearing. What the hell do I?
Acute hearing?
What's my? Yeah.
Jeez, guys. See, it doesn't say on my sheet how the acute. I think it's just +3, right? Isn't that what we determined? But anyway,
Yeah, yeah,
So,
plus 1 plus level 12. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's a plus 3. So yeah, yeah, I definitely make it.
alright, so you can kind of determine that y'all maybe have like an hour lead on these guys because it sounds like it's kind of an echoing kind of march, you know. And it's starting to sound like more and more people, the more you listen to it.
Oh, lovely.
It's definitely unusual to hear such a large party of lizard men this far out in the woods where nothing is happening.
Hmm. I say we get on the boat.
Yeah.
I say we get on the boat and don't leave the boat. Don't ever leave the boat.
All right, so you all arrive at the huge mill, and it's pretty wide open, a bunch of buildings. Probably need a IQ roll at +3 from whoever's got the highest IQ.
Mine's 11.
Oh well, then his would be higher. I just rolled
Or area knowledge,
I just
yes.
rolled a 10. 10 out of 10.
I think area knowledge would count.
Oh, then 10 out of 11.
Yeah, I rolled an 11. No, mine's a 10. Actually, yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, I failed anyway.
Yeah, so Tyler, you managed to remember exactly where the dock is at in these docks, and you make your way between a couple huge buildings, and you pass your way down the stables, and your party is right behind you, and you see ahead that there's the slow rolling rivers of the Sidewind River flowing up toward Harkwood. It's very clear waters, and you could even as you look down into the waters, you see the moon start glinting in the reflection as the clouds start to break.
Hmm.
And it's funny, there hasn't been any rain.
That is weird. But it could be getting rain from an area up the way up the river. I'm thinking I'm gonna refill my water skin, just as like a little note. Um,
Yeah,
could
it's
we
definitely fresh
do we
water.
find did we find a boat or something that can float?
Yeah, with your IQ roll, you found the where they stack the boats. I guess give me a perception roll. Whoever's got the highest perception, seeing.
Mine's 12.
I was gonna say Grak probably has. Yep, Grak has more perception than I do anyway. I rolled
Yep,
a.
I rolled 9.
I rolled an 8 out of 10.
I rolled a 9 out of 12.
You see like 3 or 4 great big log pontoons, great big structures, and then you see you see 2 little guide boats. Looks like one guide boat could probably fit 4 people. It's kind of like like a large canoe with like a storage area on one end. It's definitely got room for like 8 people to stand up and move around.
Hmm. That
It's
could
like
work.
it's like a large flat canoe.
I don't think I have any skill in Sadly, I don't think I have any skill in using a boat. So I guess I'll be like defaulting on it or something.
Same here.
All right, there's you look inside and there's a pair of very very long poles that kind of stick out the back that you didn't see at first, and then there's the average set of road utensils. So it looks like they use the large sticks to guide logs and stuff, but you reckon they might be able to touch bottom and they might be able to be used to guide the boat.
Hmm.
Ready? We pile in, I guess.
Hmm.
All right, Jonna, she's right behind y'all, and she grabs a hold of one of the oars. She says, "Y'all ready to do this?" I think I'm hearing something. We need to move on and get home as soon as possible. This this night is only going to get worse.
Hmm.
Alright. Well, I grab. Okay, is everybody in now?
Yes,
Yep.
she piled in behind you, and
Alright, so I grabbed one of the big poles and I literally just shove us off.
all right, yeah. So you grab the big pole, and it hits bottom or hits the dock, pretty readily, and you push off, give a huge heave, and the cold water splashes onto everybody as y'all with Greg's speed or with Greg's strength. Y'all are on the river flowing north, and you look behind you. The bend is finishing up. Y'all have in front of y'all. There's a huge stretch of straight river, pretty much. It continues for about a half mile or so. So I don't know if y'all want to try to y'all want to make some skill rolls at defaults for rowing, or what's y'all's plan here? Do y'all have any ideals to make it go faster? Or
Hmm. Well, we could try rowing, but I also don't want to for anything. Hmm. I think I'm gonna do a some kind of IQ roll to collaborate with Grack on how to row.
that'd be leadership,
Hmm.
wouldn't it?
No, just a regular IQ roll.
Okay.
I was thinking if we
Okay, I'm just
collaborate,
saying
we
if
get
you're
some kind of bonus to a default.
I'm just saying if there's a group activity going on and there's
I
a
hit
successful
10.
leader in that group.
Okay, I'll use leadership then. I'll get a vote from the party of best ideas. How to row. How to row. And what? And I got a 1. Oh yes. Okay, hold on. Let me just turn on my camera real quick. I have to show you this. No, turn on the bandwidth. Give me the bandwidth. I need all the bandwidth. Give me all the bandwidth in the world. Hold on. There we go. Oh yeah! They fell everywhere. They got a 1 and a 1 and a 1.
Oh, one,
Critical hit.
and what's the other one? And a one.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yes.
One.
This is my first critical ever. I'm really good at getting people to figure out how to row.
All right,
How to row.
that's badass.
Well, I see them on my IQ rolls though.
Yay.
You succeeded. Okay, that's great. So,
Yep.
Greg, as soon as you jump into the boat and grab to the oars, you start pedaling away, and you remember that your old master back in Megalos used to have you drive his speedboats. So, like the memories you tried to block out, the useful ones come out, and like you suddenly remember all the exact motions to get the most out of the paddle. And Tyler, you begin with this perfect rhythm of heave and ho, and I don't know. You manage to get Jonna in the right position at the right time at the rudder, and
Oh
you
my.
and Greg together with your strength and rhythm fucking pound out the waves over and over and over with you chanting away, leading the call on it all. So
Awesome.
as y'all go about half a mile up the river with this incredible pace, the Greg, you definitely hear that the sound of the armies, or what sounds like an army of lizard men, has gotten more and more quiet, and you can barely hear it. And then there's another bend in the river, so let's get another leadership roll by Tyler to see how well he can continue this critical success around the bend.
Okay, here goes nothing. Got 254. What? 5, 4.
That's 11. What's your leadership?
11 out of 11.
All right.
I do a decent
That's great
job.
Yeah, so even in the
and I
dark,
did decently.
even in the dark, you notice the shift in the waves. You're going around the bend, and uh, after y'all manage to round the bend successfully, the river straightens out, and you'll start to feel sprinkles of water on your head as the clouds moving back in over the moon and cover up all the light. But with the last glimpse of light you see back down the horizon, you see the marble white of a bridge. In fact, it's the bridge that crosses right in front of Harkwood over the Sidewind River. It seems to be about a mile and a half upriver, but now everything is so dark that you're just on the river now, and the sprinkles have started, and there's a slight rumble of lightning in the air, or of thunder, not lightning.
Oh, then. Hmm. Okay, well, if we're close enough, I think we could try to run the boat ashore and try to sneak into town and see if it's a big raucous battle or if it's been taken care of by the guards or by the lizard men.
Hey, Greg, give me a perception roll. If Greg is with us.
Yes, I'm still here. 8 out of 12. I succeed.
All right. As y'all get a little bit further up the river, y'all can you can start to hear the shout of men in unison and the clang of battle. I'd say y'all are about an eighth of a mile out now. Y'all came out of the woodworks of the forest, and y'all see to the left and right of you just a bunch of fields of farms, and far to your right, way off to the east, you see Dame Janeth's tower, and there seems to be a bunch of torch lights at the top of her tower, and you see a bunch of torch lights throughout the field. And you see a large group of torch lights up there by the bridge in front of Harkwood Town. And you can barely see the massive lizard men. It looks like there's a battle going on at the bridge.
Could you roll? I only have a perception at 10. Could you roll me a perception to see if I hear the voices of human soldiers or not, or anything that isn't lizardy?
Yeah, just give me a perception roll.
Okay. We got 2, 5, and 4. 2, 5, 4. That's 6, 5. That's 11. That's 11 out of 10. I failed.
Yeah, you see a glow at the bridge on the Harkwood side, and you don't know what you see on the other side. It's all dark, and the rain is starting to come down. So it looks like the darkness is pressing in on the glow of the lanterns.
I'm gonna keep my gonna try to. Gonna keep my lantern lit, and I'm gonna sneak. I was gonna say we should sneak over to the bridge, or at least I should scout ahead. Sneak over to the bridge and see if there are humans fighting there.
Again, who should be scouting?
I'm scouting. Because, well, unless you're sneakier.
He's the leader.
Because I don't have to. I don't have to be. Because if I don't have to be sneaky, because if they're humans and they see me, they'll be like, "Oh, there's Taller," and if they're lizards and they see me, then you can just jump out and then we can fight them.
Yeah, well, whatever. I mean, I can be
You
very
could jump
sneaky.
out.
I mean, my stealth is 11. But whatever.
Y'all are starting to feel very damp and a little bit cold.
Mm-hmm. We should. Oh, once we determine who's on this bridge, I'm gonna. I don't know what I'd have to roll actually. I'm just gonna go up and see who's on the bridge.
I think y'all would have to shore the river, shore the canoe first. What I mean,
How
so y'all
far
want to shore.
is the bridge from us?
Like I said, y'all are
How
about
far is the
an
bridge
eighth
from
of a
us?
mile now. 1/8 of a mile.
Okay. I want to roll a perception check to see if I hear anything other than uh, um, mammalian humans. Since I got +3 due to key hearing. We told 15 for perception, and I barely make it. 14.
All right. With the slight hiss of the rain that you hear as it hits the river in the misty fashion that it is, you slightly make out a what sounds like a snap, with a little bit of a growl attached to it. So you kind of perceive that not it's not all human on the bridge.
Okay, I
There's
relay that
probably
information to Daniel.
All right. If you give me an IQ roll,
Me or him? Well,
10, right on the money.
both of y'all.
oh. And I got a 2, 5, and a 4. That's 11. Once again, my character is just a little too average to do anything IQ-wise.
Well,
So Greg, earlier you heard shouts in unison, and now you hear hissing and snapping only on the left side of the bridge. So you figure that they're kind of making a stand at the bridge and holding off whatever attacking party is trying to get them. They caught them a little bit early and caught them at the bridge, not at the walls.
I tell Daniel this.
Okay. Wait, who's caught at the ow? Sorry, I have an itch on my neck. Okay, so I didn't hear that last part real quick. Who's caught at the bridge right now?
It seems to be humans versus Lizzie's at the bridge.
Okay, so if we're on the water, I would like to exit on the human side of the water.
Yes.
Uh,
That should be easy enough to pull off.
Hold on. I want to do another perception check to see if I can get an idea of how many lizard men are up there.
All right, I assume you floated further up the river now.
Yeah. So this will be +3 for the acute hearing. 12 out of 15.
I mean, so what are you waiting on? Are we waiting on an IQ roll?
for whom?
Did Mike
IQ
freeze
roll,
up
okay.
again?
No, I hear him.
No, I'm still here.
He's here.
I thought,
I made my
Sorry, I
perception
thought-
check.
oh, okay, that's what I didn't hear. I thought we were waiting on. All right, so
No.
from what you can
Yeah,
hear,
no,
it sounds like there's more human voices than lizard voices.
Okay.
Okay, so how many would I think there
But
would
this
be?
close now, with the glow, you can see the human party on the bridge is pushing the lizard party back across the other side to the west side.
Okay, so we can. So okay, then how many do we see for lizard men? Or can we not make that out yet?
I'll say, yeah, maybe you can make it out. The bridge is arched, so maybe you can't see all of them, but you definitely see 4 of them.
Okay.
I
Because
was
the bridge arches above the river.
if I may interrupt. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're in the action though, so it's not interrupting. You're the star right now.
I was gonna say, uh, I would have to spend I was really hoping I could spend a point on, or I'd probably have to spend a point on this. But I was gonna say, what if I rolled leadership rolled leadership and made it a critical success for being like, make way, I have a minotaur, or make way, I brought a
Hell
minotaur.
yeah.
Okay.
Everybody recognizes Tyler because of the stories.
Okay. So
So,
first I'm gonna roll
we'll say you land the boat right at the bridge. Wait, you take over.
with me.
Yeah, tell me what you're doing.
We're gonna land the boat on the side. Oh, one of my earbuds just came out. We're gonna land the boat on the side where the humans are holding off the lizard men, and I'm going to go a few paces ahead of Grak and Jana, and I'm just gonna kind of start weaving my way through with my sword and shield drawn, shouting, make way, make way! I have brought a minotaur. Something along those lines.
All right, we'll say as soon as you approach the battle, you see the glow is starting to be ever more pressed down by the increasing rain. But a few of them turn around, and you even hear "It's Tala! It's Tala!" And it looks like you recognize a couple of the soldiers from Dame Giannis Tower. The, the guards that were ready at the time are now at the bridge fighting, and you recognize some of your comrades from the town guard are also there.
Okay, so should I roll and then improve the roll by a step, or kind of nervous?
That sounds good to me. Roll.
Okay. And
Let me get my map.
let me get a light on here so you can see what I'm doing. And actually, let me turn on my camera first so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Here goes nothing. Don't fail me now. I got a 5. Woo! That's plenty low enough. Yes. Awesome possums.
So tell me how you do this then with your. What's your skill? It's like, what's your leadership?
11. And
yeah, it's pretty impressive. Rolling a 5, that's critical, isn't it?
No, it's only a critical if I had 15. That's why I was gonna spend a point towards it though.
Oh, okay. So
yeah. So now I only have 2 points. Okay, so basically.
Okay, so the Harkwood Bridge. Oh, let me describe it for you real quick. It's the Sidewind River. It's about 50 feet across, and the bridge arches over in a grand fashion. It's made of stone. It's about 2 cart wagons wide, and made of stone and wood. So what you see is you see the 4 lizard men you saw on the left side in front of you, but there's an additional 3 more that you didn't see. One more. There's 5 total sword wielding lizard men. And then you see 2 archer lizard men at the base of the bridge on the other side that you couldn't see. And then you have your 5 we'll say there's 7. Yeah, about 7 comrades up there.
Okay, so first I'm gonna burst through, make a grand entrance, and use my critical success powers to convince my allies not to attack the Minotaur.
All right. As GM, I have no power against a critical success.
Okay,
so.
I'm back again.
Okay.
Mike, you gotta hear this.
And then I'm going to do my best to weave basically into the fray. Actually, no, wait. Now that I think about it, I'm going to kind of try to part the crowd so Grak can get in. However, I have not yet used my crossbow. It's kind of getting dusty.
Jeez,
All right.
how many weapons are you carrying?
Yeah, I'm
You have a walking
carrying.
arsenal.
Yeah, well, I have
He's
a
in
long
his
sword.
patrol gear. He's ready
Well, hold on. I'll have my everything back on once I get my milk. I'm drinking some milk. Ahem. Whoa. Hold on.
Okay, so what did I miss?
Okay, hold on. Let me get this back on. Yeah,
All right.
it's
I might
because
add your underclothes are starting to get moist from the rain.
no, I don't like moistness. It's the reason I'm carrying so much is because when I
Just a little
first
bit.
I made this character like a while back, and he was like 250 points, and so when I heard about the campaign, I had to lower a lot of his abilities, but I ended up keeping a lot of the equipment, so that's why he has like full male armor. But the one thing I decided to keep was the knife, the shield, the Morning Star, and the longsword, and the crossbow. And I always have a ranged weapon, something you can throw or something you can fire. So in this case, I really want to use this crossbow now.
Hmm. So are we fighting now or what?
Yeah,
Basically,
we can go ahead. If you all right, were you here for when I described the bridge?
yeah. You said
Kinda.
the. Oh, you mean me or Mike?
Mike.
No.
No, I got kicked off right after I asked how many lizardmen there might be.
All right, yeah. So initially, what you had seen was four, but then Daniel Tyler, uh, he had an amazing moment where he just had the greatest speech and all the right moves and everything, and he directed everybody. I don't know if you caught the amazing leadership role, but he got everybody
No.
Yeah, I would have said
where
something
he
like,
was like, everyone,
"Behold, my brothers, the vanguard of Harkwood's salvation." Just a minute, an albino minotaur just kind of clops up.
yes, yes, the savior of us all, this albino blood-eyed minotaur. And so now y'all are at the base of the bridge, but once you got on the bridge, you realized there were not four lizard men, but there were five lizard men on the bridge with swords, and then two archers behind them at the base of the bridge. So it's a fat battle.
Okay.
You also have seven of Harkwood's finest from two different factions.
I was gonna say because we have a few what I would call standard town guards, and then we have the slightly better what are they noble guards from the Dame's Tower, as you said. Um, so basically, for the next, I think it was about. I'm gonna have to check what it is. My guy has to load up his crossbow because his crossbow
Three
wasn't
turns.
actually
That will
strung.
take several around.
I think
Hmm?
it's three turns.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hold on. Where's my dice? Oh, there they are. So I'm actually gonna roll an IQ roll for remembering to string his crossbow on the way on the boat. And I got 8, 9. Haha! I got a 9. 9. That means he
All right,
remembered
so
to actually string his
you have
crossbow.
one loaded already.
Okay.
We'll
I'm
say
gonna
Tyler had one prepped.
yeah, and I'm gonna basically pull up my crossbow and take as much time as I need to hit one of the archers who will be trying to fire basically into the front lines. He's not going to see it coming. It's just going to be like, what? So I don't know what the distance penalties are, but I'm going to go with like aimed shot and 2 seconds of aim. It's going to take me like 5 whole seconds to do it, but I really want it to work.
Well, they're about 10 yards away, so you wouldn't have much of a penalty. 'Cause crossbow, I think, goes to 15 yards before it has a penalty. But so 2 turns of aim. Grak,
Let me do the. You know what? I'll do the distance math then. 10 yards.
yeah, they're 10 yards away. Grak, or
I'm
no,
gonna bonus 2.
whatever. So Tyler's gonna take some shots at him, and Grak, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to try to intimidate them into surrendering. Mighty war cry.
So. Okay. Okay.
Or even if it doesn't work, maybe it could shake them or something.
Well,
However,
it did.
however,
8 out of 14.
just make sure
8
you
out of 14.
make
Yeah.
sure you shake your head a lot because you don't want the archers to be shooting you in the face.
All right. So yeah, they failed pretty bad. I believe.
Yes.
I believe that 5. What is it? There's. Yeah. Okay. So 4 of the swordsmen and 1 of the archers are all about to have a fright check. 2 of them were not phased by Grak's attempt or Grak's cry, but most of them were. So let me give them fright checks real quick. Fail, number 1. Fail, number 2. Fail, number 3. Fail, number 4. So yeah, fail, number 5. I think that's it, actually.
Yes.
Yeah. So 5 of them failed. They're very afraid of you, and take a step back. I could look at the table and do fright checks. Okay, I'll do 1 fright check for them all. 10. Stunned for 6 seconds. So they're stunned for 6 turns.
Yes. Oh man, I'm
Alright.
just going right into them, slaughter them all.
I have 1 archer and 1 warrior who's not stunned for 6 turns, though. So, Grak, what's your first attack? You're about 20
Okay,
yards
I'll worry
from.
about those 2 guys first.
You're 20 yards from the dangerous one and 10 yards from the nearest one, which is about at the base of the bridge. But he's stunned.
Okay. That one's stunned. Well, he should be pretty damn easy to kill, so although my move is only 6, so it'll still take me 2 turns to get up to him. I'll do that
Well,
anyway.
looking in front of you, there's 7 total.
Yeah. But again, my move's only 6, and you said about 10 yards off, so it'll still take 2 rounds to get to even the closest one.
Yeah, you could do a move and then a move and attack,
Yeah, that's what I'm wanting
and
to
you
have him
wouldn't
do.
you wouldn't be subject to an attack because the guy is stunned.
Oh, okay. Whew. That was scary. Oh, Daniel, Steven's gone now. Alright, you gotta wait for him. But just so you know, yeah, I want to do that. I want to move for the. Okay. Steven's back. Okay, yeah, I want to do that, Steven. I want to move for this turn. Now he's gone again. Now he's back again. Alright. You there, Steven?
Hello.
Okay, I can hear you. Alright, so yeah, I want to
Dan,
do
did
that.
you shoot with your crossbow initially? You shot somebody? I don't know.
Who?
You. Oh, well,
Um,
we
uh,
got about 2 minutes till 10 anyway, so I might as well want to stop it right now before we really get into anything anyway.
oh, okay. Yeah, I noticed. We got like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm really tired.
That's been really cool.
Yeah, it's just been fun. Ugh. Rax had a hell of a
Wait,
night.
are we stopping now?
Yeah, I think so.
So
Okay.
yeah, that brings what? Yeah, so I got about a minute or so before 10. So yeah,
Yeah, it's
so
already.
Rax's body count's up to 7 so far.
Yeah, you should put that on your character sheet.
Yeah,
Just like
I want to count how many kills.
There you
mine,
go. You can keep
mine is
notching
like
of your axe.
yeah, because like I think I feel like two, I think. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I don't know how late you'll be staying up, but you can
Yeah,
message me on Google Plus if you'd like. I'll be up for quite a while longer because I
yeah, I gotta go to bed anyway.
need to help Zach with his profile, and we'll
Yep.
have it up by next week.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well,
See ya.
see you back next
All
week.
right. Wait, hang on.
What?
So wait. So for the character points that I gave y'all for the first battle, it was like, was it 2 and 3, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now you spent one to turn a failure into success.
And so did Towler. Towler spent one.
I only have
Oh,
two now.
yeah, you spent one to do your incredible leadership role.
Hmm.
So I'll just to remind you, Greg, the thing that you remembered, you spent your character point on. It's one of those things in the forest that you don't see very often. This wide, flat, rocky path.
Mm-hmm.
It's always felt different to you. So just something to remember in the future. This little shortcut. You know,
Okay.
it hasn't been a special shortcut for no reason. And then I'll give y'all both another 2 character points, I guess.
Okay.
Because y'all are very low characters right now, so we can get some points in y'all and get the story rolling into something cool.
Yeah.
Cool beans. And I'll see you
Not
next.
to mention, I scared the shit out of what 7?
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah, for 6 turns. So I'll keep listening to this recording over and over.
Oh man,
But
that's fun.
I'll
yeah,
see y'all next week.
All right. Good night.
Thursday. Good night.
good night.